Good afternoon, dear students. I hope you all are keeping well, staying at home. Dear children, it's very important during this pandemic situation to stay at home, to take care of your health. As I always tell you, follow these three S, that stay home, stay safe, and study. Dear children, in our last session, we are done with our 1.8, the chapter number 1.8. The name of the lesson is Voyaging Towards Excellence. And in today's session, we will be dealing with the question answer session. So, we'll start the question answer session. I hope you all have your textbook with you. So, let's start with our question answer session. On page number 85, you will have the questions answer with you. Here we will move towards that. The first question, it goes like this. There are different ways to travel from one place to another for different purposes. Now discuss with your partner and match the words given in table A with their meanings in table B. So, we will start from our lesson, our question. I already read the question for you. The answers are given here. I'll read it for you also. Cruise, that is a journey on a boat or ship to a number of places. Then expedition, a journey especially by a group of people for a specific purpose. Camp, a place usually away from urban areas where tents are erected for shelters. Trip, a brief pleasure outdoor visit. Excursion, a short journey to a place with a particular purpose. Picnic, a short visit to an outdoor place where people celebrate, enjoy, and eat meals. Voyage, that is a long journey on a ship. The next question goes like, discuss the following with your partner and complete the web. The vision is given, and on another session you have the hard work. The vision, you can write about curiosity, humility, and equality. The qualities required for excellence are hard work, teamwork, humanity, and rationality. Now, the next question goes like this. Upbringing plays a very important role in shaping one's life. The teacher will form two groups in the class. One group will speak in favor of the above topic while the other will speak against it. Two topics are given. First group will speak about the topic. The second one will speak against the topic. The topics are given: provides a healthy atmosphere, make you confident. Third is helping in finding the role model. And fourth is help to follow the footsteps of successful people. A small debate. It doesn't mean that you are going to prove someone wrong, but you can take help of the following given points. It's kind of small debate, but now we can't do the debate online, but just have a look on it, just go through it, so that you can write as a view counter view also, or just for the sake of your knowledge you can write down the questions. Now against the topics are: achievers can be successful in any atmosphere, they are self-confident, reliant, and dependent, they become role models for others, they set an example for others. Now the answers, I'll read it for you, just pay attention to it. In favor of the topic, the first point says it provides a healthy atmosphere. That is, you can say it breeds healthy thinking and imagination. The second point says it makes you confident. You can say offer better exposure. The third point says helps in finding the role model. The answer can be easier to find once success and upbringing what is good. Against the topic that can be seen as example of those who have risen from humble background such as Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar or Christian Ronaldo. You are giving the emphasizing emphasize on the first topic, that is achievers can be successful in any atmosphere. So you have given the examples of two people, that those who have risen from humble background such as Dr. B.R. Ambedkar or Cristiano Ronaldo. The second point against the topic says that they are self-confident, reliant and dependent. You can say confidence is an intrinsic quality. It is an inbuilt quality. No one is going to give you a small amount of confidence. This is take 500 kg of confidence with you. No, nothing. No one is going to give you like that. This is your inbuilt quality. The third point against the topic, it says they became role models for others. You can say they are led by themselves. The fourth example is in favor of the topic we will see first, that is helps to follow the footsteps of successful people. You can say by saying that a good upbringing brings one closer to the rich and the famous, so it's easier to find motivation in them and be like them. The fourth point against the topic is they set an example for others. You can continue by saying that after all, someone has to take the lead, so they became an example for others when they shine through their lives. These are the few examples which I have just explained you in a very short manner. Dear children, the question which I told you just now, you should not just only read or listen, but make sure that you're going through it. As we all know that in this lesson, we have seen how Achyut Godbole, our narrator, how Achyut Godbole sir has overcome his problem or difficulty, that is speaking in English. He has improved himself just by practicing, and within 9 to 10 months he was able to speak fluently, and we have seen all his achievements. That's why purposefully I have discussed this question before you. The question is about the debate, but I'm telling you, I'm not asking you to go into debate, but I'm telling you just by giving a simple example or one extra point about the topic and against the topic is all because I want you all, the students, to have a look on this question, to prepare your own topic, whether you are going to speak in favor or you're going to speak in against the topic. And you should have that much confidence that whatever points you're preparing, you should be able to speak before others. That's why we have discussed this question. Sorry. The next question from A2 says that go through the text again and describe the second innings of the writer in your own words. The second innings, that is the second inning of the writer that you can see, I'll directly tell you on page number 84, second last paragraph. The line goes, I'll read the starting line. After working for all these software companies for so many years, I wanted to return to my first love, that is, to read and write on various subjects concerning human life and existence. From here, the second inning of our writer has started. We all know that he has given up 2 times the offers of around 3 crore rupees per annum. Simply, he wanted to become a writer for that. And As a Marathi writer, his second inning has started. On page number 84 and 85, his achievements as a writer is given. Go through it, read it again, and simply describe it in your own words. This is your assignment. You have to read the question and you have to describe it in your own words. The next question says, read the text again and make a list of great Indian and foreigner personalities who had a great impact on Achyut Godbole during his childhood. One is already done for you. The name of the poets, writers, musicians, dramatists, and painters are given in your textbook, and I'm reading it for you. Just have a attention on it. The poets are Vinda Karandrikar, Mangesh Padgaonkar, Vasant Bapat. The writers are Keshav Sut, Mahardekar, Charles Dickens, Thomas Hardy. The musicians are Pandit Bhim Singh Joshi, Pandit Jasraj, Pandit Kumar Gandharv, Mozart. The dramatist Shakespeare. The painters are, can you tell me the name of the painters which he has mentioned? The name of the painters are Van Gogh, Michelangelo. Another question goes like this. Find different techniques used by the writer to learn science and mathematics. One is done for you. One thing is already done for you. That is, the writer used to appreciate the inherent beauty of this subject. To learn the subjects like science and mathematics, the writer has used different techniques. We have already seen that in our text. First thing what the writer has done, he has appreciated the inner beauty of these subjects. The second point is, the writer used to solve the physics and mathematics problems of ninth standard when he was in 7th standard. The writer used to solve the physics and mathematics problems of ninth standard when he was in 7th standard. The third point is, the writer tried to find the most elegant way of solving a problem. The writer tried to find the most elegant way of solving a problem. The next is, the writer looked beyond marks and developed a problem solving attitude. The writer looked beyond marks and developed a problem solving attitude. The next question is, the writer faced numerous problems while communicating in English because the writer faced numerous problems while communicating in English because one point is already given for you, that is, he had his entire education in Marathi. First problem is, he has his entire education in Marathi. The second problem is, his pronunciation and construction of sentences were very poor. His pronunciation and construction of sentences were very poor. The next point which you can write is, the writer has a very weak vocabulary of English. The writer has a very weak vocabulary of English. The next question is, the writer was completely stumped because the writer was completely stumped because his Means completely stumped means he was completely unaware to solve the questions that can be seen over here. That is, you can see over here, the writer was completely stumped because vocabulary was his vocabulary was very weak. The second point is his spoken English was quite pathetic. His spoken English was quite pathetic. Then his pronunciation was very terrible. His pronunciation was very terrible, and his construction of sentence were very awkward to say. His construction of sentences were very awkward to say. These are very few problems, but very serious problems which our writer Achyut Godbole sir has faced while complete uh, communicating in English, and that's why he was stumped. That's why he was not able to communicate properly with others. Now the next question goes like this: read the text again and complete the sentence. The sentence goes like this: due to writer's pathetic English speaking style. Now he has faced some problem. He has faced some problems that you have to search from the text. And this question I would like to give you again for an assignment. You have to write the problems which the writer faced because of his pathetic English speaking style. I want you all to complete this. For this, you have to go through the text again. You have to read, and if you have understood the lesson very well, you will be very easily find. You will be very easy. You will be very much able to find the answers easily. We will solve the next question. It goes like this: complete the following sentences. The writer wanted to achieve mastery in English because. The writer wanted to achieve the mastery in English because. First thing says, he wanted to speak in English. He wanted to speak in English. And not only he wanted to speak in English, but he wanted to speak before the people with confidence in English. He will be able to have confidence in communicating. He will have he will be able to have his confidence again. Third, he need not have to develop inferiority complex that he don't know how to speak English. Now we are going to see the different steps that the writer undertook to improve his English speaking skills. What were the steps taken by the writer? First, he started reading English newspapers and English novels. He started reading English newspapers and English novels. Then second thing, he studied etymology and phonetics. Third thing, he used to stand in front of the mirror, practice speaking, realizing his mistakes and correcting the mistakes by himself and improving him. The next question, read the text again and describe the writer's achievement after achieving mastery over the English language. The writer's achievement after he achieved mastery over English language that we can see. First point is his fear for English disappeared. Second, he was the chief executive or managing director for 32 years in IT field. Third, he gave several presentations or negotiated many contracts with CEOs, directors, or VPs in the US, UK, or Australia. The third point, he was able to sign contracts worth millions of dollars worldwide. And he also ran large global software companies. The B section, go through the text again and complete the table comparing two different phases of life of the writer as an MD or Chief Executive Officer and an activist of Sarvodaya movement. Okay, head of the company for 23 years as an MD, and participated in a peaceful satyagraha as an activist. 1 point is already given, remaining 2 point search, and the remaining questions we will see in our next session. And also we are going to complete the question answer session of our lesson, that is Voyaging Towards Excellent. Students, I hope you have understood the question answer. So I would like you all to go through the text again to have a look on it. If you have any doubt, any difficulty regarding the question answer, you can ask me. The remaining question answer we will see in our next session. Till then, dear children, stay home, stay safe,